Hello sir, welcome to our airport. My name is Susie. How can I help you today?
My name is Fred and I am an unemployed airline pilot. I wanted to apply for a position as a pilot in your aircraft charter department.
Very nice to meet you, Fred. What airline did you work for?
I was a pilot for TransUnion Airlines, which I am sure you have heard just went out of business.
Oh yes, I saw it on the news last month. The baggage handlers union decided to strike because they felt that the airline should give them their fair share of the baggage fees charged to the customers, which they claimed should be 75%. The other unions chose to honor their strike and walk out also, which in turn crippled the airline, put it out of business, along with tens of thousands of people who will now be unemployed, have no way to support their families, and will most likely lose their homes. All in this challenging economy.
That is correct. We showed those corporate pricks that they cannot control us. We conquered. We won. They know not to mess around with us. Ha!
I am having trouble understanding this concept. You have no job, nobody else has a job, the company defaulted on all of its payments, and thousands of loyal customers were left stranded and now cannot get a refund on their tickets because the company is bankrupt and out of business. Did it not seem to you to be a bad time to strike considering the current economy? How could you say anybody won?
You are an idiot. It is never a bad time to strike. That is how we got to the enormous salaries that we all have. We are the highest paid airline pilots in the industry, making twice what other airline pilots make. We only have to work 6 days per month, and have a special assistant that makes my coffee and another one that wipes my ass after I take a shit, allowing me time to act like a big shot and talk about how great I am and how bad this crappy airline is to work for.
Well, you are no longer the highest paid airline pilot, quite the opposite. You are now the lowest paid. It looks like you do not have that cushy job anymore, and I guess you have to wipe your ass yourself just like the rest of us. Life is tough. Do you have a resume?
I don't need a resume. I am type rated in 6 different jets and have over 20,000 flight hours. I flew in Airbus at TransUnion, and a small company like yours should be lucky I am even considering working for you. I must make at least $300,000 per year and will only fly your largest airplanes 3 days per week. Do you realize the sacrifice I am making by taking this job? Once I get a better job, I will leave with no notice, even if I leave a plane load full of passengers stranded. It is all about me. Also, once in, I plan to unionize all of the employees and will fight for you to management to improve your working conditions and pay. If they will not give us what we rightfully deserve, we will bring the company down just like TransUnion.
Sir, with all due respect, I love my job and am happy with the pay. I took my job based on certain duties and certain pay. The company did everything they promised and is very good to me. They actually gave me a raise because they thought I did a good job. I know our pilots make pretty good money, but nothing like what you will require. Everyone here is very happy and very loyal. We do not need a union. If we cannot get what we want out of our company, we will give our 2 weeks' notice, thank them for the opportunity, and depart friends.
You must be high on crack cocaine. I have never worked in a place where the employees care for anything else but themselves. I cannot work for any less money. I have to pay alimony to 6 ex-wives and have 14 boats and 10 sports cars. I am mortgaged up to my ass because I was used to having a big paycheck.
Doesn't your union provide some financial assistance?
They were supposed to help, but they used all of our monthly dues money to elect the President of the United States, so there is no money left for me. I am sure Obama will come through for us, as we pledge allegiance to him at all of our union meetings. Can you see if someone could talk to me about a job?
Let me ask my boss.
You do that. Tell him I will far surpass in skill any pilot you currently have and can also bring over all of my other pals who are unemployed airline pilots to replace your current pilots. We will change this company.
Sir, I checked with my boss and he told me to tell you and your union buddies to go fuck yourselves. He said that you destroyed a very good airline with your unreasonable demands and he would shut the doors to his business before he would allow you to infiltrate it. He also told me to tell you to get the hell out of his FBO before he comes out of his office and throws your unionized ass through the window. Do you understand what I am saying?
Are you saying you just want me to work here and not my buddies?
Sir, with all due respect, are you that stupid? You are so used to having everything done for you that you cannot function in the real world, and certainly not at this fine company. Our pilots pre-flight their own airplanes, file their own flight plans, check their own weather, load their own baggage, fly to a different airport each day, and calculate their own performance data. They do this 6 days a week and love what they are doing. They also do not walk around with the headset on their head when not in the cockpit, which only a total dumbass would do.
I can only fly the plane once all of that is completed for me. When can I start?